What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how some narcissistic people will blame other personality disorders or other disorders or other mental health issues on why they are doing what they are doing. Stay tuned, like, and subscribe. So you can have multiple disorders, but sometimes you get narcissistic people that lie about having DID to blame a different personality that did it. Like, I spaced out and it wasn't me that was clapping those other cheeks. It wasn't me, I promise. And if you don't know what DID is, it's dissociative identity disorder. It's like the new name for multiple personality disorder. But you do get a lot of toxic narcissistic people who will come up with just fantastical lies and things like that to try to get out of and avoid accountability for things that they know they did. But play devil's advocate here and say another one of their personalities did cheat on you. If they're not going to go get help, then they're just going to do it again. You see what I'm saying? So either way, if they don't go work on themselves, they'll just end up cheating again or end up coming up with more just fantastical lies, like I said earlier. Yeah. Welcome back, y'all. So yes, if you can read the text on the screen, it says, "Do narcissists have DID?" As my ex used to use that as an excuse to cheat and blame the personalities that did it. Kind of like you ever seen the movie Split with what's the dude's name? James McAvoy. He's like, "Oh, it wasn't me, it's Patricia. Patricia cheated on you." You see what I'm saying? Is DID a real thing? Is dissociative identity disorder a real thing? Yes. There are people that have multiple personalities living within one body. You see what I'm saying? And that's a lot of times that's a result of extreme traumatic experiences when you're growing up, when you're being raised and whatnot. So is it possible to have DID? Yes. But you get some narcissistic people who are absolutely pathological liars, y'all, and will blame everything but themselves. They'll do every damn thing rather than just take accountability for what they've done, what they said, what they put you through. They will literally do all of that stuff, then just say that, you know what? I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. First they have to acknowledge what they've done. I'm sorry for cheating on you with so-and-so. It won't happen again. Something like, I wouldn't take them back. But again, a lot of narcissistic people will say that they have something else going on. So this person in particular used DID, like multiple personality disorder. But some narcissists will just say things like, "Oh, I'm autistic. Oh, I have ADHD. Oh, I have BPD. You know what I mean? I have borderline personality disorder. Oh, I'm bipolar," or something along those lines. Could those things be true? Yes, that's the thing about it, y'all. It could be true, and that's what catches a lot of people up, because it could be true. Doesn't mean it is. It could be true. It could absolutely be some truth associated with it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's absolutely true. You see what I'm saying? So they could just say, "I just blank out and hit you, and I don't know who did it. Somebody else inside of me did it. It wasn't me." Could they dissociate and do that? Yeah. But it's still scary, y'all. I just feel like even if they're making these excuses for their behaviors or saying other stuff, it's still scary as hell to deal with this type of person. Let's just say, like, if they cheated on you or they hit you or they threatened to take your life and they just blame it on a different personality or blame it on ADHD or blame it on alcoholism, whatever they decide to blame it on or put it on, that's still scary as hell. Ask yourself, they can say something is wrong with them, but what are they doing to change that? It won't happen again. I'll try not to let it happen again. Yeah. What are they doing to change it? I don't care if they say what they can tell you exactly what's going on, but what are they doing to change? What are they doing to work on it? You know, that's why I try to harp on people. Like, yeah, they might actually have something that is actually physically going on with them. Yes, that absolutely might be true. But what are they doing to alter it? What are they doing to work on it? What are they doing to, what are they actually doing? What are they doing? Most time the answer is going to be nothing. They're not doing anything to work on themselves. They're not doing anything to be better. They are just being themselves, They are just living the life that they're living. That's what they are doing. So, and again, y'all, narcissistic people, if they can say something that's going on with them, they always try to minimize what they've done or try to tell you that they have something that you can have empathy for, that you can empathize with, because they can just come out. If they came out and just say, "Oh yeah, you're right, I'm a narcissist," a lot of people don't have empathy towards narcissistic people because of, the negative the negativity that's associated with it, which is a lot of times rightfully deserved. So a lot of people don't have a lot of empathy towards narcissism and narcissistic people. They're just like, oh, narcissists need to be locked on the island. The narcissists need to be registered. Narcissists need to be, I hear that all the time, even in my comment section. See what I mean? So with people that say things like that, a narcissistic person is going to blame something else that you might have empathy for. They'll weaponize, weaponizing your empathy. Narcissists have lack of empathy. Bobby, damn if they won't weaponize yours. If they won't use your empathy against you, you know what I mean? You have empathy for people that are autistic, possibly. You have empathy for people that have borderline personality disorder. You have empathy for someone who has DID and can't control themselves. You have empathy for somebody who's addicted to some type of drug or illicit substance. You have empathy for someone with ADHD. You have empathy for someone who is a victim of abuse. You have empathy for things of that nature. Could a narcissist be a victim of abuse? Yeah, but it's kind of like the empathy goes out the window sometimes when their behaviors are following behind it. And I tell people, just because they admit it that they have a problem doesn't mean that they're going to work on said problem. Why would they? At the end of the day, why would they work on problems that they're not being held accountable for? I think, this is not me trying to blame people. This is me just trying to let you know, ask yourself that question. Why would they work on something that they're not being held accountable for? Why? Why would they change it? I think that when I say that, I said this before, and when I said this before, that happens all the time. You know what I mean? That really does happen quite a bit. Just when I said it before, people would come out in the comment section lead this victim blame. You don't understand. I'm not victim blame. I'm being realistic with you. Why would they change something that's working for them? It's not working for you, clearly. You're not happy. But why would they change something that's working for them? They don't care like that. I'm not saying that they don't care about you. They don't care. They care about themselves first and foremost. They're going to put themselves first 9 out of 10 times, 9.99 out of 10 times. That's why I just tell people, it has less to do with you than you think. They're not going to change for you anyway. Even if they say, I'm going to change for you, that doesn't work, y'all. That's temporary. That's a Band-Aid. That's a Band-Aid right there. That's a temporary change. That's a temporary fixer. That's a temporary fix right there. You have to decide what you want to do. You have to decide where you are going to go with things. You have to decide to empower yourself, because they're not going to give you that power. Why would they empower you, y'all? I know it sounds, I know I'm sounding like it sounds mean, but I promise y'all know me. Y'all been riding with me. I've been doing this for 3.5 years now. Y'all been riding with me since day one. Y'all know my heart is to help people. That's why I know when new people follow me, you might not know my heart, what my heart is at. But people who've been following me for 3.5 years, I'm not attacking people. I'm not trying to harm people. I'm literally trying to help people win, because I feel like I'm winning. I feel like I'm winning. So I want to transition to help other people win. So I want you to win. You know what I mean? So how do I help you win? By understanding that this person's not going to change their behaviors. If they are allowed to say, oh, I'm ADHD, that's why I cheat on you. I can't stay focused in this relationship. Oh, I'm hyperactive. Oh, I'm bipolar, so I beat your ass. Just watch what you say to me. Don't set me off. Don't make me manic. Don't do that. And I promise you, it's your fault. You see what I'm saying? They want you to have empathy for them where they give you none. They want you to pass out empathy and not receive any in return. So don't let people weaponize your empathy against you. It's like letting people weaponize your heart against you. It's like letting people weaponize your heart and soul against you. It's just one of the things, y'all. It's just in that space where you are. That's why I just tell people, just like, you're in a unique space right now. You are. But that person is also in a unique space as well. And that space fits them right now. So they're not going to change that space, because that space is serving them. So if they are allowed to just say, hey, look, I'm bipolar. This is why I do what I do. And they refuse to go get help. Let's say, okay, let's just say you are bipolar. Are you going to go to the doctor, get some help and some medication? No, I can do this on my own. That means they're not trying to make any changes. Oh, I have an ADHD, so I can't stay focused on this relationship, so I cheat a lot. So are you going to go help with that? No, I think I can do. I think I can do it on my own. I think I've read some books, and they said cannabis can help. Whatever. So I'm going to start smoking. Oh, smoking and drinking. So you're adding another vice. Yeah, I think so. You see what I'm saying? Where is it at? You know, they're going to keep blaming stuff as long as they're allowed to keep blaming stuff, and because that allows them to play the victim. If they just say, "Hey, I'm a narcissist," it's kind of like admitting that or just admitting something horrible. So typically, they're not going to admit to being narcissistic. A lot of times, they'll just say, "Hey, I'm borderline," or "Hey, I'm something that has a less negative connotation associated with it, a lesser stigma associated. What I just say it like that, they're going to say things like that and do things like that. I just promise y'all, this is the way a narcissistic person's mind works, and this is the way you have to keep it working. This is the way you have to keep moving forward in your life, because they're going to keep blaming other things and not taking accountability and just living the life that they want to live. Y'all, it is absolutely insane. Yeah, the way the narcissistic person's mind works. But y'all, let me wrap this thing up. I have to go live here in a few minutes and do a one-on-one. Look what came in the mail. The proof is here, y'all. Remember, it's not your fault. This is my kids' book. We wrote a kids' book to help kids understand that you do not control your circumstances. Circumstances are outside of your control of growing up. You can't control how you were raised or who you were raised by. Remember, it's not your fault. It's going to be available on Amazon. Join my newsletter. The link's in the description. Join my newsletter to get notified when the release date is coming, y'all. I'll post more videos about it as well. This book is designed to help kids, probably about the 7, 8, 9 years old, maybe. And adults can read it too, though. Just, it can help you out a little bit, But anyways, y'all, like and subscribe for more. Mental Illness is out. Peace. If you haven't already, make sure you check out joining my newsletter, y'all, email list, so you don't miss out on any exciting updates I have coming up, y'all. The link is in the description of every video and podcast I do. Thank you so much.